Remember I did Evo Wall Breakers and Evo Skeleton Barrel one time? The two of the most broken evolutions in the game. You can use them both defensively as well, they're OP. But this time we're playing Cycle with them, Little Prince to make the Cycle 3 cards when it's on the board, and Vines as well to make it even more broken, because no dick is complete without a Viney finish. And so today we're starting with BCS Oscar in the first game, and he's level 14, which puts a smile on my face. Anyway, we're going to go for this to start the game, and that's going to be able to... Yeah! Okay, I timed it pretty slowly, but now we begin the spam. This is what it's all about. This is what life is all about. If you ever feel like a plastic bag just drifting through the wind, hoping to start again, play this, and all your problems will 100% be solved. So yeah, this is the plan, right? Put Stinky Prince in the back. It's going to make the cycle really quick. They're both 2-card cycles, cheap cards, broken, win, easy peasy. So let me play it in the back, Cycle of Fire Spirit, and there you go. We're already back. Okay, this will bypass this. So we're going to play our Skeleton Barrel here. Hold on to the Wall Breakers for a damn second and see what my slime is going to be cooking. So he's got Valkyrie. Good to know. Valkyrie and Tesla. But it has to be said, we are going to be able to take that out. Go for a cheeky Vines here. Okay, you're going to get away with that one, little squeaker. And let's go for the Wall Breakers to pull back the Valkyrie here. And we're going to try and not die to the Hog Rider. And he's going to go for the Zap, but we're still going to get pretty much the same damage as his Hog did there. Now, he probably has Tesla in hand, which will counter my Skeleton Barrel evolution. So what I'm thinking is I chill out for a second. Chill out for a second, maybe play my Little Prince in the back, but at the same time... Okay, you know what? Goblin Barrel Hog is not ideal because I don't have a great counter to either the Hog or the Goblin Barrel. So, fuck it. Let's go Skeleton Barrel Evolution this side. Let's go Wall Breakers this side because, you know what? Let's Vine this while it's underground so that it doesn't pop up and kill anything. And then hopefully we can get little Firecracker to die there. Ooh, that's not good, chat. Alright, we're going to try and activate King here. And then we're going to go like this. And we're going to try our best to not take 1,000 damage. Okay, we're going to have the Vines, chat. Did the fucking Firecracker escape the Vines? All right, we're going to have to lock the fuck in. There's no way we're going to win this unless we get past his Tesla and get a big connection. So that tower on the left is actually gone. So let's make sure we try and win this game because he has a lot of answers. I should have been Vinesing the Firecracker. Let's go Little Prince here. That's going to be able to counter all that. And let's go for Vines. And then let's go for prediction. Okay, that tower is well and truly gone. So let's go for this to cycle. Let's go Evo Wall Breakers in the other lane. And let's see. Okay, good. He used his Tesla there on the non-evolved Skeleton Barrel. So now we spam the absolute fuck out of him and Vines his Valkyrie. He's going to go Valkyrie here. There we go. We got the Valkyrie and the Vines. So we're going to get an absolute truckload of... Oh my god, no. We didn't take the tower. I thought we were going to take it there. All right, we're going to have to hope that... Ooh, is he going to go Tesla here? Little Prince! Let's fucking go. And we do take it. Holy clutch. And even though the Firecracker didn't die here, we can just Vines plus Skellies on the Hog. And we should be chilling. Okay, he's not going to go for the Hog, so let's go with that. Okay, he's definitely going to go Hog in the middle, so let's go like this. And by definitely, I mean not at all, of course. Do not interpret things the wrong way. And then we'll go for Evo Wall Breakers, which... He has fucking Mega Knight? Alright, I could have gone for Vines there. But the Zap is pretty much the reason I didn't. So let's go with this here. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to lock in a little bit here. Otherwise, we're just going to lose to all this shit. No! Okay, we're going to have to go Vines here and hope that we can... Okay, chat. This is scary, chat. This is scary. I ain't going to lie. Okay. I think we survive. We've got minimal tower HP. Okay, let's go with this, and he's going to go Valkyrie. So let's go for the Vines here, hitting the Valkyrie. Go! Okay, let's go for Little Prince here, because if he goes Goblin Barrel, I can use the ability. I'm aware I have not used the ability pretty much at all this game. Let's go for Evolved Skeleton Barrel. He's going to go for the 3 crown. Very bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off. And let's go for another Skeleton Barrel here. Come on, lock the fuck in. Enough broken cards, and that's going to connect to the tower. That's going to be good game, baby. BBC Oscar taking that shit right in the... Anyway, we're going to win that first game, and I do sometimes, jokes aside, feel like a plastic bag just floating through the wind, hoping to start again. I did. Oh, looks like this guy likes this game. But then, Look, man. This is the thing. I'm going to drop some wisdom right now. I know Harvard's watching, so... Just, you know, if you see another Harvard video talking about this, you know for sure they're watching. Okay, fuck, bad vines. I think I got to be careful with my vines because it's crucial on defense. So let's play Princey in the back. I've got the ability ready for whatever they play. Okay, let's go like this. And then let's try and kill the Musketeer with Spirits. And then let's try and get to a clutch Ice Spirit here. All right, let's go for Wall Breakers, and I hope that we can... All right, that's reasonable. Not my favorite defense I've ever done, but as long as I can get a Skeleton Barrel down here, having the Little Prince on the board and cycling these feels so illegal, and I love it. Is this illegal? Yeah, we're going to get some tower damage here. All right. I don't like this situation. We're going to go this to pressure. I need him not to use his ability until I'm ready for him to use it. Dear fuck. All right, let's go with this. And let's hope that the E-Spirit does some bits here. All right, that's not bad. That's going to heat up. At least his damage is in the other lane. All right, not too bad. We got both Evos in hand. I want to cycle these so bad, but I'm going to relax for a second because I am broke. That is good. Okay, so we got chip damage. He wasted his cannon. Now we're just going to go for an Ice Spirit here, and hopefully we can counter this with the skeletons. All right, that's going to be, I feel like, pretty good skeletons. Yes, no damage taken. Nice. All right. So I do want to talk about my plastic bag endeavors, but I need to go with a Skeleton Barrel right now. Having vines with a Skeleton Barrel Evo is also kind of clutch. All right, he's got double buildings. Who the fuck is this guy? Luckily, we have the Flying Skeleton Army, and let's go for the vines here and see if we can get some cheeky chip damage. Catch him with his pants down. Very nice. My favorite. And now that he's used one building, he has to cannon. That will be too much value for me if he doesn't cannon. Ooh, we might get one. Very nice. All right. So let's go for another one. Let's force out a building. Forcing out a building is very clutch because it takes away the elixir from his holy mother of Christ. All right, let's go for this. And let's hope that we can get a little Prince ability finally in this video. And that is what I've been waiting for. So, like, I don't just play the card. I annihilate. That was not the coldest moment I've ever had. All right, he's used like 1,000 buildings now. Hopefully the E-Spirit can chain and kill that. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Okay, not my best Skeleton Barrel, I can't lie. But at least it's still forced out a log and that. So let's go with this. We know now... Ooh. That was weird. Evo Musk. And, okay, let's go like this. You know what? I think the thing that has been kind of fucking me is the fact that I haven't been split lane pressuring here. So let's go with a Little Prince in the back. And then let's cycle this to kill this. And then let's go with this to force out a building. When that building inevitably dies, we go with the Skeleton Barrel. Oh, no, they both didn't connect. Okay, he did go with the building there. Let's go for the ability here because we need it. The Little Prince actually did just get buffed. Okay, I'm vinesing that. I have to. Like, it's going to get too much damage if I don't. And then let's go for a Skeleton Barrel. I kind of wish I went Evo Wall Breakers, but let's see if he goes... Okay, he's going to go with that. Oh, he used both his buildings. Okay, let's... Okay, what the hell is happening? Let's go for vines here. And I hope the cannon can die. Now, he might pressure me in the other lane. Let's go E-Spirit here. And then let's go for Skeleton. Okay, he used both his buildings. Let's see what he's got for this. He's going to log, right? But can he do it? No, he cannot. And we're going to take the tower here, baby. Let's fucking go. I hate this game. Is definitely feeling not wanting to alive himself in Minecraft. And that's all good. And that's another win. But yeah, here, I'm going to drop that wisdom now that Harvard was going to... See, I had to delay it a little bit for maximum watch time and to get Harvard's views. And the thing I was going to say is that in life, it's a long journey, right? It's a long journey by yourself. There are people that come and go, you know, people that come to stay. Everyone dies, but the one thing you always have is yourself, right? So for maximum Pog champion moments, to be happy most of the time, what you got to do... Fuck, he's got vines, chat. Okay, I'm really glad I went vines there. Holy smokes, that could have been a shit ton. I think it still will be an absolute truckload of damage. Actually, you know what? That could have been way, way worse. That could have been tower down. Thank God for vines. All right, let's go for Wall Breakers to activate King. That's also going to cycle to our next Evo Wall Breakers, which is very nice. And this is going to be a perfect Little Prince opportunity. Go for a Little Prince plus a Spirit here, and we're going to be able to counter that nice and easy. Let's pull that back. Very nice. And that's going to keep it within the speed up shot range. Very nice. All right. Now let's cycle a Skeleton Barrel to keep the evolution cycle going. I got my ability ready. The Dagger Duchess is kind of... I would go for Vines there, but I thought he was going to play something else because... Yeah, I'm glad I didn't Vines now because I'm going to need it. Okay, let's see if Unk still got it. Let's go for a Fire Spirit here. Unk still got it! Let's fucking go! Alright, let's go with this. And he's going to Vines my tower. So, because he Vines my tower, I was going to go Wall Breakers, but I would rather go with the Skeleton Barrel because it's evolved. I want to inflict as much pain as I can. Got Vines ready. Let's see what he's got here. Is that... It's a Valkyrie. He's got Valkyrie Mega Knight, and it doesn't fucking matter. Tower's going to go down, baby. That's what we live for. And the point of what I was saying, though, God, every time I want to get into a thought, it's just spam. So let's go with Vines here. And then let's go for Skeletons. God, Vines is just the most gross card of all time. All my cycle dicks, you'll see me playing Vines because that's the whole point of this trolling thing we do on this channel, is to try and abuse the broken cards and cycle them as quickly as possible. In the case of Vines, they're not an evolution, which is unusual. Go Wall Breakers! Yes, double connection. Could have gone for an ability there, but I'm glad I didn't. Let's go with this. I'm not sure if that Ice Spirit will splash both, so let's go for an E Spirit as well. Very nice. And then, ooh, that's going to connect. Alright, let's go for Vines. Let's just make sure that we don't die, because that's a pretty much a get out of jail free card, if I'm being honest. Let's go for Skeletons to tank. Evolve Skeleton Barrel to spank, and he's probably going to go Mega Knight on my Little Prince. Okay, and then we go for an easy Vines there. Very nice. That's going to get a lot of damage. And because that's out of daggers as well, let's go Wall Breakers in the middle. That's going to be GG, baby. Let's go for the Vines to make sure that we take it. And that's going to be another fucking bang, bang, bang. Fucking aura emote. Holy cringe. And that's going to be a win. Another win. Cleaning up these fucking chodes. But I think the point of what I'm trying to say is that you got to have a passion in life, right? You got to have something that you really look forward to doing by yourself. Something you just like, you're very, very comfortable, very happy doing in your own company. Whether that's playing some mobile game or if that's playing music or I don't know, something like if you just really like being by yourself and listening to music, or I don't know what it is. It can be anything, drawing, art, drawing penises. I don't know, like I'm not a scholar. I'm sure you guys figured that much yourselves, but let's try and kill this with spirits. Thankfully, we have the broken card known as the Vines, so we might be okay here. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, and we're going to pull that back. Very, very clutch D, if I've ever seen one. And now we can cycle another Skeleton Barrel, a Wall Breaker splash that. God, that was a clean D. My God. And now knowing that he's got Valkyrie, I can drop a Vines on that shit, and it's going to be Jova. Phasey Fall is almost definitely going to go for a mini push with his Valkyrie. It reeks of one. Okay. No, okay. I was thinking that he was going to get desperate, and he was going to go for a cheeky little... I should have gone Wall Breakers there. Cheeky little push with his Valkyrie because he's getting desperate, but I now know what kind of guy this guy is. He's a balloon spammer. He commits to the balloon push no matter what. Ooh, Inferno Tower to counter a 2 elixir card. That is what we call a negative elixir trade in my hood. Let's cycle a Little Prince in the back. This will buy... Actually, no, that doesn't bypass the Inferno Tower. So let's just wait till that expires. Wait till we hit 10 elixir. And let's go for it now. Got Vines ready. I don't know if he's going to play anything other than Valkyrie. Okay. What we're going to do here is we're going to go for this. And then we're going to do this. We need the DPS on the balloon. So hopefully the skeletons can do some work. How am I back to Vines? That's actually obscene. I could have taken no hits there, but keeping the elixir and the Vines like that. Oh my God, he's cooked. He is fucking cooked. Let's go for Vines on the towers here. He's used his zap and the skeletons are just like, that is fucked, man. That is crazy. We're literally just playing cycle cards. Little Prince is like the range card to kill everything. Make the cycle even quicker on the broken cards, being the Evo Wall Breakers, the Evo Skeleton Barrel, and the Vines. And we've just got a perfect spell in... Mamma mia. That's what we say in my part of town. My hood. My creed. Okay. Why is everybody playing fucking Valkyrie? Let's go Wall Breakers on the bridge, other lane. Pressure, make him play something... Okay, that's a little scary that he is just ignoring. Let's go Skeleton Barrel the other lane. See if he answers that. Dear fuck. What is this guy cooking? Okay, let's go for Vines here. Give my... I missed. I don't know how I missed that, but... Okay, that was a bad fireball. And this is going to be the first time in this video that I'm going to play a defensive skeleton barrel. And yeah, that's going to be able to take it out. And now I know, okay, that was meant to be a fire spirit, but it should, actually, does E-Spirit do 183 damage? Okay, level 14 towers, so it is what it is. But my god, is playing an evolved skeleton barrel on defense actually OP? And Evo wall breakers. The Evo wall breakers explode on your troops and do like a shit ton of damage. And so do the Evo skeleton barrel. It drops, it does 700 damage at like level 15, and then you get a skeleton army. It's so good on... Fuck, wrong lane, chat. This is like the easiest game of all time. All I have to do is put it on this tile. How do I still fuck it up? Well, at least this is an opportunity to, I was going to say use that on defense, but we're going to go for the thing. Let's see if Unk still got it. Oh, Unk is washed! All right, let's go for vines here and see if we can use these to our advantage. See that okay, the second one didn't splash, admittedly, but oh fuck, Mother Witch. All right, let's go for this on offense. That tower is down. All right, not only did I not play my little prince in the right lane, but I fucked that hard. So let's go for vines and skellies here so we can take out the Mother Witch. Yes, Mother Witch is going to die. Very nice. All right. Now, this guy is the biggest threat we've had so far. So let's go with skeletons. I mean, spirit for the skeletons. And let's keep cycling. This is the good thing. We've done enough damage to his king where it's actually a threat when we go in. Very nice. So every time he does that, I'm going to spam the next spammy card. This time, I will play my little prince in the same lane. And, ooh, I got to keep in mind that he has Mother Witch, because that can actually be quite the problem. All right, let's go Vines. He might go Mega Knight. Okay, he's choosing to go with that instead. Right, okay. Let's go Ice Spirit here. Let's go Vines. What is... Oh no, that's going to splash my skeletons. No! Okay. What the hell is happening? God. Okay, Vines, save me. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go like this. And then we're going to try and pull that back. And hope that we can kill the Mega Knight with some clutch D. Alright. Stop. Inferno Dragon. Bad. Let's go with this here. And then let's try and kite the...